Are you having enough fun? Are you having enough fun? Someone in our group shared a memory of something she did as a kid where they made these like tapes and then they would dance. They did like their own radio shows and they would dance and they had such a blast, and she realized that she was having way more fun then and she was way happier then. And so when we have these realizations, it's like, okay, well, you're not dead yet. And so how could you have more fun now? How can you have more fun? Starting today. Starting today. It's not like, okay, well, I'm going to have more fun once I pay off my debt. I'm going to have more fun once I lose this weight. I'm going to have more fun once this thing happens. It's this thing in the distance, right? We keep putting it out there in the distance. But I want you to start having more fun today. Okay, so category number 5 is fun times with family and friends. And it just feels so good to play in this way. All right, I have my calendar for the rest of the week. It's like, you know, I am blessed with these children, and it's a big responsibility to raise these kids. But also my greatest gift, this thing that I've been invited to do. And I said yes to the invitation that I felt in my soul to become a mother. And later today, it's like we have a play date at our kids' friend's place. And they have a pool. And so we're like, great, we're going to go swimming. And then tomorrow I have a play date at one of my daughter's friends. We haven't seen them in a while because they don't go to the same school anymore. And we hadn't seen them in a while. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then on Saturday, there's a birthday party for my daughter's friend, different friend. And so it's like, I've got all these fun things scheduled that I'm really excited by. And I share this play date analogy with you because this is something I shared with one of my private clients in my mastermind. We were talking about this program that she was creating and how she can really get in alignment with inviting people in. And I know many of you are mothers here and some of you are not, and it's totally cool wherever you are, but you've probably heard of this concept of a play date. And I was saying this to her and I was like, hey, just imagine that you're inviting people over to this play date. And for those of you who have children or have been around kids, maybe you're an aunt or something like that, but you know what it's like to have your kids say to you, I want to have a play date. I want to have a play date. Or they've been invited to a play date, like, oh my God, they're so excited. And I know with my kids, when they want to have a play date or they want to have a sleepover at our house, they're just like so pumped for it. And they're not worried that this friend isn't going to want to come, or they're not going to have a good time on the play date, or they're not going to be a good host for the sleepover. They're just like, oh my God, this thing so needs to happen. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have the best time in the history of times. And like, game on. Let's just do it. Let's call them, get in touch with their parents, text them, call them, let's go. Because this is going to be the best time ever. Okay. And honestly, that is what you need to bring to your creations. That is how I think of my stuff. I'm like, we're going to have the best time ever. Yes, there are going to be some things that come up that we're going to need to deal with because that's just called life. All right. And I'm an adult. So I know that certain things come up, and typically it's your own stuff. It's your own fears. It's your own disappointments that are going to emerge that we're going to get through together because that's what we do. But oh my God, we're going to have the best time. Okay. And so that is the energy that I want you bringing to your work, that I want you bringing out into your creation and how you put things together. That's why I know with every fiber of my being that selling is fun. That selling is fun because I have the right attitude. I know the way I'm going to help my people the deepest is to sell you something. I'm going to sell you something. I'm going to invite you into this play date, to this awesome sleepover. I mean, my retreats basically are sleepovers. Like, I have this 5-night sleepover that's going to be happening in January in Costa Rica, and we're going to have the best time ever. Like, we are going to have the best time ever. So I'm basically selling sleepovers and play dates in my business. You get it? What do you sell in your business that you can kind of harken back to some of these things that you did as a kid?